Hey guys, I'm back from my break, and returning from my break, it is the 1st, and that means that I do my balance predictions a month early. So I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and have my friend Rennie join.
What's up?
So Rennie will be not only in this video, but joining me and a lot of other videos, including the new series that will be starting today. So be sure to check that out. So this is the ban list prediction, and Rennie will be giving his 2 cents about things as well.
More than that, I got 5 cents.
Oh, woo, big spender. So I wanted to begin this video by saying nothing from Duelist Alliance will be on this list because Konami's not gonna hit.
It's too early.
It's too early. It's too early. So no Shadows, no
Mathematician,
no Satella Knights, no Burning Abyss. I know everybody's like, oh yeah, they need to be hit. None of that. All right. So you know, that makes doing this list a lot easier because we don't have to hit none of the new shit. We could just focus on all the old shit. So shit that was not addressed in the previous list, and of course shit from World. So of course we're going to be addressing that. So we're going to be hopping right into it. So if you guys have any comments, be sure to comment them. I know usually I do the whole you know, the ban list prediction talk, but I didn't have time. I was on break, and then I just come right back. It's the first. I gotta put up the video. So
all right, so let's jump right into it.
First card banned. I bet you guys didn't see this coming. Soul Charge. Soul Charge should be banned. There is no if and buts. No, banned.
Soul Charge itself makes any tier 2 deck can be a tier 1 deck. Just this one card on its own.
So, like, this card is seriously broken, and I bet you guys are saying like, oh Daniel, you vowed to never play it, so you don't even know if it's broken. You don't even know that it should be banned already. I broke my oath for one duel because I need one duel. I need to see it, and so I put it in my Constellas, and it was broke. It was broke. I can literally tell you the play. I went because I was trying to mix the deck, trying to test it out. So I mixed Satella Knights with Constellas, and I literally went Soul Charge, bring back Pollux Cost and Delta. Go ahead and bring back Neb. I can't. Oh, I can't attack. I can't attack anyway. So of course, search me for Altair. I made the Plebes, and with the Altair and the Neb, I made a Lava Chain. Lava Chain. Put Sombre on top of the deck. Oh, that's totally balanced. Oh, what? I can't attack. Well, Plebes can still bounce. Like it's not balanced. It's not balanced
at all.
Literally, Soul Charge is the reason why Laval's won that ARG. The reason why Archfiends have won Worlds, and the reason why Satella Knights have been doing so well right now, even with their low monster count, is because they have the triple Soul Charge and the triple call on it. Like, Soul Charge is not a balanced card. I don't know why anybody thinks that it's a balanced
because
card.
They play it. Because they play.
This card is broke. It needs to be banned. It needed to be banned last list, but we decided to go ahead and let it go for Worlds. Worlds is over. Ban it. There's no money to be made out of this card, and this card is literally breaking Yu-Gi-Oh! This card needs to be banned. Soul Charge banned. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
Yeah, and that's just out of player standpoint. If you think about it, money-wise, there's really no money to be made off it now anymore. And top it off, as long as this card exists, Konami will have to watch themselves because any old deck could come up like, okay, I'll just put Soul Charge in and come up and break all the new stuff they're trying to come out and trying to promote. So at a business standpoint, they should ban it also.
No one,
because still at 1, it's too much.
Still too much. Banned.
Please.
You got 3 Call of the Hundreds. You'll be okay.
Use and abuse them.
Alright, so the next card that we have banned.
I personally said this. At first he was like, no, just limit it. I said ban it. You know it. Archfiend.
Yep, in front of the Archfiend. You know, Galactic Guy put up a video and it was hilarious, but it's true. Any deck that wins World, any deck that wins World,
not just your old, any deck
gets murdered,
destroyed
by the next upcoming ban. Destroyed. Alright, I mean, look at TG Agents, look at Substitute, Frogs, Dragon Ruler,
tell it
that one wrong. I'm gonna tell that one wrong.
Oh, my bad.
No. No, there's another deck that won Worlds. Inzectors got murdered, like crippled by the ban list. So Archfiends, you won Worlds, it is your turn. And I was saying to 1, but you really only need 1 Archfiend.
I can hear some of you guys screaming right now, oh no, just put it at 1, it's still gonna destroy that. No, it won't.
No, it won't. If we put Archfiend to 1, you'll just go ahead and send it to the graveyard with either Armageddon Knight or Mathematician, or you'll summon it out of the deck with Summoner Monk, which will of course it will be in the graveyard. You still got 3 Call the Hunters, you still got 3 Necromancy.
And you still have your Infinity Launcher.
Exactly. So you're still good. The deck is still alive, and the deck can still function. No. The deck needs to die. Like, there's no reason why this deck should be a valid deck. There's no reason why this deck won Worlds.
Well, there is. So
like how? Like what? Like, this deck is how old? And this deck is, you know,
dirt.
Old as dirt. And you would think that, you know, putting barrier down to 1, yeah, that killed this deck is done. No, the deck turned completely 180, turned from this back row heavy ass deck to this aggressive OTK your ass overextend. It pretty much turned into the new Katakuri's, and it won Worlds. And I know a lot of people are saying, like, well, what else could win Worlds? There's not a lot of other shit that got hit, so of course Infernity is gonna win. That's a perfect example. If they would have killed Infernities, then that won the one World. If they would have hit it properly before, it won the Worlds, and because they didn't hit it properly, it won Worlds, and it should die.
Exactly.
If winning Worlds isn't enough for Konami to realize that this deck should be dead, then I don't know what I don't know what Archfiend has to go and freaking rape their freaking wife.
That's
like, I don't understand.
I don't understand what Archfiend would have to do else to get hit. I can't. I don't know.
He's won Worlds. That's as big as you can possibly do.
It's as big as you possibly get.
You won Worlds. I mean, that's enough for you to get killed. Let's move on. Archfiend banned, not limited, banned. Alright, so those are our 2 ban cards. If you guys have any other cards and suggestions, be sure to comment them, and we will reply accordingly. So next we have our limited cards. So a card that should definitely be limited. Bad. Sanctum. Oh my god, like this isn't a deck anymore.
Exactly.
Artifacts are not a deck, it's a damn engine. You're
splashing into everything.
Splash it into everything. You just tack the name on. Mm-hmm. Oh, I use Castella artifacts. Oh, I use Telenite artifacts. Oh, I use Shadol artifacts. Like, I
use gear artifacts, Chronomy artifacts. You can keep going all over.
You just toss in. You just toss in the engine. Just 3 sanctums, 3 moral attacks. Bam, you're done. And that's not healthy anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. This card is literally totally frowned upon, and we can go ahead and go off of set precedents. Gear. Set precedents. Send them to the same thing. Just being able to just grab that moral attack out of your deck and just be able to go summon, pop is just too much.
And the fact that if it's set and you destroy it, they get to pop something too.
Exactly.
That's a little bit too much. You can't win for losing against this card unless you got the wire tap or the trap stun. You're kind of fucked either way. So
now, I know what you guys are probably saying, like, okay, well, OCG hit Moral Attack, let's go with that. The problem with hitting Moral Attack is that you would be shutting down artifacts as a deck. That would be completely done. If we put Sanctum down to 1, you can still run an artifact deck. You just run 1 Sanctum, your triple Morale attack. You just run, do double Cyclones, your EMPTINESS, your Ignitions, your Malevolent Catastrophe. The deck is still alive. Mm-hmm. The deck can function without Sanctum. The deck cannot function without Morale attack.
Exactly.
You need 3 Morale attack. And all this would do was just kill the engine. It would
kill the splash factor.
It would kill the splash factor. People wouldn't go, alright, 3 Morale attack, 1 Sanctum. No one would ever do that. Like, no. I don't even think people would even go 1 Sanctum, 1 Morale attack. I don't even think they would do that. Like, the engine would be done. People would be done. So I definitely think that by putting Sanctum down to 1, we can just end the engine, we can step away from it, and we can move on. There's really no money to be made from artifacts like that anymore, and we're pretty much done with them. Alright, so the next card is an honorable mention, and by honorable mention, we think that Konami should hit it. There's no reason why not to hit it, but we kind of feel like Konami's gonna just forget about it, like usual. So the next card we want to talk about is Vanity's Emptiness.
Oh god, no.
This format, right now, it's not Shadal format, it's not Telenite format, it's not even, Burning Abyss format. This is Vanity's format, because Vanity's is just that powerful. And it's been popping up every now and again where it'll pop its head up and it'll be the shit, and then it'll disappear. And then it'll pop its head up and be the shit again and then disappear. During hat format, it wasn't the shit, and the reason why it wasn't the shit is because we had the hands, of course.
Exactly.
And then sure, okay, you flip up Vanities, I'm gonna go ahead and pump your monster with the fire hand, and your Vanity's gonna be gone. But of course, hands aren't as good as they were in the previous format. This format, because Shadals. So one way you can stop Shaddoll and stop pretty much anything in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just flipping up that Vanity.
Pretty much it shuts down every deck.
Every deck. Everybody special summons, and to be able to just shut down that game mechanic, it's just not healthy. And, you know, people are saying, like, oh, well, all you have to do is just, you know, get one of their cards on the field, and then they're totally shut, and then the Vanity's gone. But you won't always have that, and it's pretty much a game of it's like Royal Oppression all over again, in a sense, where I do all my plays, I do all my special summons, then on your turn I flip up that Vanities and troll you in the face.
Exactly. Or if I know you're about to spell something stronger than me, and I know you're finna commit to your play, so you're about to do this Vanity. Nope.
No. Just that this card is a trap card makes this so powerful, because one of the key ways to just stop Shaddolls, you know, stop one of the decks that Konami's trying to promote and make money off of, just Vanity's Emptiness. Shut you down. You know, that deck Burning Abyss that Konami is trying to make money off of, you know, Tour Guide, Vanity's Emptiness. You know, I summon Altair. Altair usually effective summon dinner from the graveyard. Vanity's Emptiness. Like this deck, this card wins everything, beats everybody. Like, no, this card should not be at 3. It is a common from Star Strike Blast, and it has been rearing its head and causing problems. You know, we've had our problems with even Kaiser Coliseum, but this card is way worse. You can see Kaiser Coliseum from a mile away, but Vanities, you just get it. Like, you're gonna commit to your play. You've already extended, and you're gonna commit to your play, and Vanities just stopped you in your trap.
Slapped you right in your face.
Just no. Vanity should be at 1. At 1, I feel like it's that card that you get at 1. You know, it's supposed to be the replacement for Royal Oppression, where, you know, it'll be like Spider-Man. Everybody gets one, and, you know, you flip it up, you get it up, you get it. Alright, staple. At that point, it would pretty much be a staple. Everybody would run it, and you know, 1, it's not too bad. But when you see decks topping, pretty much main decking 3 here and in the OCG, that's when Vanities is getting to be too much at 3. And honorable mention, it should be at 1. Will Konami put it to 1?
Probably not.
Probably not. I wish they would.
It's probably going to slip through the cracks again.
Yep, and we're going to be in a Vanities format all next format. October.
The good thing about that, though, if it is a Vanities format, then they'll have to take notice. They don't have a choice anymore.
Yep. So it'll be, what, October through... October, November, December, probably like February, I'd say?
February.
I think so. I don't know. Whatever Konami decides it is. But, yeah, just a couple more months of Vanities, and that's just not healthy for the game. Alright, so those are our cards that we have at 1. So at 2, we have, I bet you guys didn't see this coming, Hands. Fire and Ice Hand. Alright, and you guys are probably saying, like, well, they're not doing that much this format. Like I said, we're not looking at this format. We're not looking at, you know, we're looking at the past. And Hat was clearly all over the place. That tier 1 deck, Hat. And the reason why that Hat was so powerful, not only because of the background, not only because of the artifact, because of the sanctums, because of that, but the pressure that the hands put on your opponent is just ridiculous. Too much. And, you know, Konami was like, well, we don't have to hit the hands by just putting Deep Prison up to 3. That will handle the hands. And clearly, it did not. The hands have just been too powerful. And, you know, some people are like, well, I only run 2 because, you know, by running 2, it doesn't cost much. But the decks that we're topping, we're running 3. And they were showing you the reason why you should be running 3. You know, we should just go ahead, set precedents, treat them as Tengu, and just put ahead and just put them both down to 2, and I put them both down to 2. Well, that
lower the consistency a little bit.
Lower the consistency, open, because of course to use them, you gotta open up with them.
Yeah.
Less pops, less summons, just less in general. Well, it should be enough to go ahead and handle the hand. And while they may not be as strong as they were in the previous format,
still good cards.
They're still good cards. You know, Shaddolls aren't gonna be the hot shit forever. You know, the next format we're looking at is what these supposedly Kleeput.
Exactly.
Hands are back. Because what do Kleeputs do? They run skill drain, you run your shit, you can go ahead, okay, well, my fire hand, go ahead and destroy your shit. Okay, you go back to the extra deck, that's fine, but at least you're out of my way. Alright, Ice Hand, destroy your tool. So definitely hands are going to be always that card. They will always be the most powerful floaters in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! They made Tenku look like shit. You know, because not only did they float, but then they put additional pressure on your opponent, and can neg your opponent while you continue to plot.
And it also messes with them psychologically because they're just sitting on a fire. They're not going to want to attack you.
Exactly. So definitely Fire and Ice Hand. Go down to 2, and we'll just leave. For now, we'll just leave you right there. You should.
I think at 2 would be okay.
You're fine right there.
Nice amount of pressure, nice amount of consistency. I think it'd be fine, just like Tengu at 2.
Yep. And then you can just kind of make it your own engine, like, oh, I got 4 cards left in my 4 cards, and I can't decide when to put. Just splash the hands in there. There you go. There you're fine. You know. But you know, just you'll have the same amount of chance to draw into them. Lower the consistency of you open them. But also, you know, keep the same consistency of you opening multiples of them, and just keep the cards in check because that 3 is just too much. All right, so those are the only cards that we have at semi-limited. So unlimited. Started off, we have Magician of Faith. Yeah. I used to be the person who was like, no, fuck Magician of Faith. What's the point of, you know, unlimiting Magician of Faith if you're gonna end limiting spell cards? What's the point? You know, but as long as we have these very powerful cards that are banned, the spell cards that ban, then there's no reason why not to have Dream Magician of Faith.
Especially if you guys, they do ban soul charge, I'd be all for Magician of Faith coming in 3. Why not?
Why not? You know?
I mean, yes, she does have a loop, but the loop is long, hard, and arduous, and if you get it, applauds to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But at 6, you gotta waste your normal summon to sit. They still gotta flip it, and you get the spell card. They ban soul charge with the best you're gonna get back. And MST and Lance.
Shaddoll Fusion?
Shaddoll Fusion. Well, Shaddolls really play that in their deck pretty much fill as it is.
Spellcaster, Flip, Light. Yeah, I'd say they'd run it.
Okay.
I'd say they'd run it.
Okay, but then, hey, at least you wouldn't have to worry about them summoning something strong. They just have to set their fate. Okay.
You know, I mean, hey, at least it's not a hedgehog, or at least it's not a dragon or something.
Exactly,
but, you know, at this point, you know, we tested the waters at 1, didn't do anything. We tested the waters at 2, still didn't do anything. So once again, just like Tsukiyomi, let's go ahead and just take it off the list. And usually I'm telling them, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this time, I don't even care. Let's go ahead and put it to 3.
Now, if it causes any problems, we can go ahead and put it to 2. Back to 2. But at 3, I don't think it's going to do anything.
Nope. All right. So next card that we have at 3 is Formula Synchron. Oh wow. All right. So we had Formula Synchron at 1, and then we put up 2, and it did nothing. We can go ahead and put this guy up to 3, and no one would still care because he doesn't do much. Like, if
most people don't even play it. They play that one new dragon dragon tuner thing that you can change the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, they normally play that anyway. So.
Yeah. And with Soul Charge being banned, you know, do we really care about what Synchro decks can do? Because clearly one of the most powerful things that they could do is just go off with Soul Charge and summon multiple Quasar. But if it bans Soul Charge, then we really don't have to worry about Synchro decks doing much of anything anymore. And we can simply just not have to worry about those kind of plays being made anymore.
Exactly.
So definitely he can go up to 3, you know.
No problem.
He's fine at 3. TG Librarian is staying.
Yeah, TG Librarian can never come back.
Yeah, TG Librarian's the broken one. Yeah. Because this we all go Synchro Summon, draw, Synchro Summon, draw, Synchro Summon, draw. Like, no. But, you know, just with him, you Synchro Summon once, go ahead, draw your card. Because technically what you zero out, you can use 2 cards to Synchro Summon into him, but then you get to draw a card. So you zero out. That's fine. You know, Synchro Summoning on your opponent's turn, oh, that's so powerful. It's not like an entire deck doesn't do that.
Exactly.
You know? So, Formula Synchron is really just, you know, outpaced at this point.
Exactly.
So.
Back in the day, it was so good and all that stuff, but as of now, it could come back. Sure.
Yeah. So
pump up junk and Yangjing. No one cares.
Yeah,
do it.
Who cares? All right. So the next card of 3, and I know everybody's gonna flip their lids about this one. All right.
Oh yeah.
I want to explain it. You can't say that Konami wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Next card going up to 3, Rhoda. All right, so we
I hear all you guys talk about no 6M, no, but hear us out for a second.
All right, hear us out. We've had it at 1 for forever. Konami put it up to 2, and at first it didn't do much, but lately it's been getting better and better.
Yeah.
But the reason why it's been getting better and better is because it's being played in a deck that Konami wants to obviously promote.
Yes.
Obviously promote. By putting Rhoda up to 3, not only will that encourage the use of the Satella Knight, who are not just a 1-pack fad. We know that there's going to be more cards coming out.
It's going to be their next cash cow.
It's another archetype. It's another cash cow. Of course, you know, they want the deck to be as best as possible and make money off of that, clearly. But then also, what's coming out soon? Noble Knight box, and what better way to make Noble Knights than putting Rhoda up to 3? Like, it's just a given. You know, we've already seen Konami do it where they put Tenki down to 2, but then as soon as Bujins came out, Tenki shot back up to 3. And this is exactly the same situation.
And if you think about it, most other decks have their structures at 3, you know? Most everything has their structures at 3. Tenki, all your other stuff, most of your structures are at 3, except Warriors. Why not give Warriors in the same boat as everybody else, you know? Now, if they really wanted to put the 3, they should just errata it, make it say you only can have one Rhoda once per turn. That would be fine.
That would be beautiful
at 3, you know?
Because that's probably one of the scariest things with Rhoda, is mean go Rhoda search, Rhoda search, Rhoda search. Not only did you plus, well, not plus, but you zero it out, but you just deck threatened by 3 cards. That's the equivalent of activating 3 upstarts, except you get to actually get what you want, and you don't have to give your opponent any life points. So if they wanted to go ahead and errata this card to say you can activate the effect of reinforcing the army only once per turn, then that would be perfectly fine. So even if you open up with 3 rotas, you can only play one of them once per turn, take it slow, and I would be totally fine with that. You know, and then even if Konami doesn't decide to do that, then there's still no reason why they wouldn't put rotas in 3. Like I said,
it would just be a good business choice.
You know, it'd be a good gameplay choice.
That's it.
Business choice, they don't give a shit. You know, making money, like I said, Satella Knights making money, Noble Knights making money. That should be evidence enough to put Rhoda up to 3.
Exactly. And any other new warrior archetype that you might come out with in the packs, make money off of that too with the Rhoda at 3. Who would want to play it because they're like, okay, I have my consistency as max as I'm gonna get. Might as well play it.
Yep, and you know what's that structure deck that's coming out in supposedly February?
Oh, Heroes.
Yeah. There you go. So, oh my God, what you have 3 Chapters, 3 Rhoda, 3 calls, 3 Hero Lives, 3 Pot of Dualities. I don't want to hear a damn thing about Stratos. Oh
no
my
more free
God.
my nigga Stratos.
Oh my God,
we have enough.
That is the most consistent deck I have ever seen.
Exactly. I'm a hero player. I was sad at first, but seeing all that, we're good.
You're good.
We're good.
You're good.
You know.
All right. And if you get if we do get Blaze Man, yeah, because that Blaze Man, he helps too. So that's even more consistency. Like, oh my God, like definitely. I can see Rhoda going up to 3, and yeah, I can see Konami doing that. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw it on the list. I wouldn't be like, Konami, how dare you? Yo, you're gonna ruin the game. I'm like, okay, yeah, I saw that coming, Konami.
It'd be okay as long as they leave Shan alone.
Oh yeah, just leave Shan alone, leave Gateway alone, etc. Alright, so let's leave that alone. Because that deck can still jump out the bushes in OTK. You think that deck's not good, but it can still get you. Yeah. And don't make us do. I mean, of course, I don't see the deck really doing much.
Yeah.
But you know, if it's a problem, we can always dress that deck accordingly. You know, the next thing you know, you just be look at the next ban list, Shen ban, like, oh, eat a dick, or you know, smoke signal going back down. So, yeah. Next card, and this is another honorable mention. We have Wall of Revealing Light. So you can go ahead and do this one.
I pretty much said they should just take it off of being limited because it was limited because of self-destruct button.
Yep.
They've been banning that card a long time ago, like a list ago.
Was it a list ago?
I think it was about a list ago. Was it a list or 2 lists ago?
I think it was 2 lists. I don't remember.
Long time for Konami to say that, you know. And as it sits, there's really no point for it to be at 1 anymore. I mean, you pay your amount of 1,000 life points to stop them from attacking. If you want to pay your 6,000, go right ahead, you know? Can't self-destruct button me anymore. Yeah, as long as self-destruct button is banned, I would have no problem with this card going back up to 3. You know, just to, you know, because that was the thing. You would go, Wall of Ring Life, you would pay, what, your 7,000 life points, and then self-destruct button. And then you would have to restart the duel, go into time, and it would like any deck that you saw with the whole cure burn or burn, and then go into the self-destruct button play, you would see your 1 Wall of Ring Light, because that would just be a very clear way to go ahead and cause that draw. And of course, Konami hates draws, so Konami decided to do this arbitrary where instead of just getting rid of self-destruct button, they decided, okay, well, if we hit Rolling Light and lower the consistency of it, then that means they won't be able to do that play. But now since self-destruct button is banned, I mean, what can you really do with Wall of Revealing Light besides stall? You know, it's just like when we had Gravity Bind. Gravity Bind was limited, but as soon as Exceeds came out, Konami just put that up to 3 because, you know, what's the point? What's the point? You know. So, you know, I can't think of any real plays that could really benefit off of Wall of Revealing Light like that. Or, yeah, I can't think of anything.
If we're missing something, then be sure to tell us. But
comment in the link below, man, because as it sits, There's no reason for it to be limited. No reason at all.
You know, Rennie just brought it up, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that."
And that could be the reason for Konami too. They probably just forgot about it. They're just sitting on a list of like, okay,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and leave it alone. You know. So,
but I have a feeling sometime soon.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Yeah, but I see Konami just. I feel like eventually someone in Konami would just scroll down the list and look and be like, no, and then they'll get the Wall of Light and be like,
why was this banned again?
Why was this limited again? And they're like, oh, it's self-destruct, like, so we can put this back up to 3, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, we're Konami, we can do whatever the fuck we want. But yeah, sure. But yeah, honorable mention, just like Vanity's, where it can move. When it should move, but will it move?
Probably not.
Probably not, because Konami. So, yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
So, tell us what you guys think about our ban list prediction. So, go ahead and comment any comments. Go ahead and comment your own ban list prediction.
If you have any comments about any of the cards we did, why shouldn't be moved or should be moved, let us know at the bottom.
If we missed anything. We sat here for a comment and we were like, did we really miss anything? We couldn't think of anything. So I think we pretty much got it. So, be sure to go ahead and comment in the comment section below. So I'm back and ready to do some more videos for you guys. So, and Rennie will be in some of them now since I got a laptop.
Yeah.
I can just bring my laptop over to Rennie's house and we can record. So I don't have to drive all the way to Rennie's house and bring him all the way to my house and then record on my desktop. I have a laptop now.
You'll be hearing and seeing me a lot more often. Right. Enjoy.
So, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. And I guess we'll see you on the actual ban list.
Hopefully.
I promise you guys, the day of the ban list, I won't look at it. I will just bring my laptop over to Rennie, and we'll do a video together and do an actual reaction.
Exactly, the reaction fresh.
Yeah, we'll see how correct we are. 100%. Oh my God, if we were 100% correct, we are working for Konami. We're all up in your mind. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support, and we will see you guys on the actual ban list. Thanks for watching.
Peace.